A formerly homeless woman and her family can now look forward to a new roof over their heads.
KCBD News Channel 11's Natalie Falconberry joins us live from the home with how Tina Valdez turned her life around for her children. Natalie?
Well, Karen and Abner, I'm here in front of this new beautiful home that now belongs to the Valdez family. Tina Valdez says that although being homeless was the biggest struggle of her life, this home was worth the wait.
Oh my gosh. Look, guys.
It doesn't seem real yet. That's why I was like telling Valerie, when can I move in? Can I move in now? Can I stay the night tonight?
Tina Valdez used to spend her nights on the streets of Lubbock, not knowing where she would lay her head for the night. Tina says losing her children was the final straw. That's when she knew it was time to turn her life around.
Before you can fix anything, you have to understand your faults. That was the big step that I took.
That step was joining the Family Promise of Lubbock, a program that aims to help the homeless population in their next stage of life. Tina says when she took that step, her life started to go uphill.
The life that I lived, nothing good ever happened. And if it was, it's, hey, we get to go to Six Flags. It was stuff like that. So to be able to live in a brand new home, and it not only helps me, but it helps my kids also.
Tina was chosen out of multiple applicants to receive this new home. Valerie Slater, the executive director of Family Promise, says it really came down to how Tina opened her life to change.
Family Promise of Lubbock is we're not only a shelter, but we're a program. We want people who want lasting change, and Tina was one of those.
And that change was not just for herself, but for her kids. She says this home is somewhere where her kids can finally just be kids.
I just want to be able to let them, open, be kids, go play. Don't worry about, what's going to happen tomorrow. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Go worry about being 6 and 2. Have fun.
Valdez says she's looking forward to making some memories with her kiddos in this new home, and that she'll be pursuing a degree in business once they get settled in. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Natalie.